Hello, my beautiful people. Happy Bling Bling Day and happy 4th of July to my fellow Americans, my family, our American subscribers, and our neighbors down south from us. So I wanted to wish everyone a happy 4th of July. You like my glasses? I can't see with them on. So anyways, with that, I am excited. I hope everyone had a wonderful week. I hope you enjoyed the tic-tac-toe video. I thought it turned out really nice. I'm excited to try some different things with that. And yeah, I've had this in my brain for a couple weeks now, so I'm very excited. Today's video is going to be a little longer, so you need to grab a cup of tea, a cup of coffee, a cup of whatever. It's 4th of July, so it's probably noon somewhere. And yeah, get yourself together because we're going to have some beautiful colors. We're going to have some beautiful colors. We're having some glass, some beautiful glitter, and some resin. So with that being said, my amazing people, I'm going to get my working clothes on. I got my pretty blue outfit. I even got my necklace. So with that, I'll see you guys once I get my working clothes on. I'll see you in a minute. Hello, we are back. We are getting ready. I'm in my working clothes and we're gonna get down to business. So we are doing a American flag all blinged up to celebrate our American friends' 4th of July. So with that, I did a little bit of history. There are 13 stripes on a flag representing 13 colonies, and there are 50, I always thought there were 52 stars. There are 50 stars on the flag that represents 50 different states. So with that, I have figured out with my, just the regular width tape, it worked out perfect. You have the double wide and the single wide. These are from the dollar store. So with the single tape, I decided to tape one after another, and it worked out to 13, which is quite humorous because there's 13 stripes on the American flag. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put all of them on, and then I'm going to remove every other one, and we're going to paint the canvas white first. Then I'm going to remove every other one of these, and we're going to paint them red. I guess I'll have to do it the other way because I want, those will be white, and I want red at the top and one at the bottom. And what I'm going to do also is on the 7th row, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So on this row is where the blue will be, and it's a little bit about half like that. So what I'll do is paint this blue with this. We're using all our Modern Masters. So this Modern Masters is Venetian blue. The white will be the Modern Masters Oyster, and the red will be the Modern Masters Ruby. Now that's the one that was in the, these two were in the Canadian flag, or Canadian Bling Bling. So with that, I just did this on this canvas to see how it worked, and it works. So I have a gallery wrapped Michaels level 3 12 by 24 inch canvas. That's what we're doing it on today. I'm just going to set this guy over here for the moment. And what we are going to do is paint the whole canvas with this white. Once it is dry, we're going to lay our tape down. And then I'm going to peel the tape down where the X, where this is going to go, where all the stars are. And I found these stars, they're stickers, at the dollar store. They came like that. So I figured I might use the little ones, and we'll place them all on. And then after we put those on, we're going to put some glitter, some broken glass. I'm thinking the broken glass is going to be The glitter will be on the red. The broken glass will be on the white, is what I think we're gonna do. And once I go to put I'm gonna do the glitter first, and I'm going to seal the glitter, and I'm going to seal this with a layer of resin. And that way that the stickers will be adhered on, okay? And then after that, we will put our broken glass on after that layer is dry. So I'm thinking that's what I'm doing. And you never know with Sherry, things may change. So with that, we're gonna get right down to it and we're gonna paint. So we're gonna I've got my canvas taped and I have my push pins. These I buy from the local Staples office supply store. They're also in my Amazon shops if you wanna take a look. And we're gonna get right to it. There's quite a few steps in this one today, guys, so it's gonna be a process. I just dampened my paintbrush. This one is my favorite. It is, I should know it off by heart. It is Royal and Langnickle Jumbo R795. Michaels. It's expensive, but it's worth your money. Oh, here we go. So we're going to get our lovely opal. I'm just going to give this a quick little stir. Not going to be pretty and white. And it doesn't have to be a very thick layer, just enough to cover the canvas. And we're just going to pour. I find it's better to pour it, and that way we're not wasting our paint on another piece of paper or some form of a container. You're not wasting the paint. I don't know if that got on camera or not, but I just flicked paint way over here. I like, when I'm just doing a base color, I like to crisscross because you are getting it into the canvas, which is nice. And this one I don't want streaks, so when I did the other ones there was a little bit of lines in it. I'm just going to put just a tad bit of paint here because it's a little dry there, and I don't want lines, so we're going to do a very, very thin coat, and we want our stripes to go vertical or horizontal, whichever way you're looking at it. We're going stripes this way. So I want to make sure that my lines are going that way when I finish off. And we have something in it. Go figure. And I'm just going to put a little bit on my brush and we're going to get the sides. Just a little. I hope you enjoyed Friday's video with my amazing new mold. I'm gonna have to do another one because I think my beach one I did would look amazing in that huge mold. Now somebody was saying to me that because there's a lot of resin in it, that I should put magnets behind and I could hang it on the wall, another thing there, as a painting, and the X's and O's have little magnets on the back. I think that would be actually kind of cute because it's quite a substantial piece. You could put you could hang it on the wall. See guys, now This is a gallery wrap. This is a level 3, and you know what? It is not as nice as my dollar store gallery wrapped ones I was buying. I've got holes on the ends here. And it's hard because you can't see when you purchase them, because that's probably where that paper was on the end. All right, we're just gonna get this side. Because I want this to be a nice base coat, I'm probably going to do a second coat. If we're gonna go to all of this trouble, we are gonna do it right, guys. Whoop-a-doozer. Sorry. There we go. Perfect. I'm just gonna do this. And when you do put your push pins in, make sure that they stay in. I do not, with these ones, some people like to put them in those little grooves. They don't stay. Sure, it's easy to put them in that little groove, but as soon as you pick up that canvas, as you can see, it fell out. So I personally, I'm gonna let this dry because there's a little bit here that needs another coat. So I will let it dry, and then we'll come back and do a second coat of the white and let that dry. But you see what I mean? It come out, and because we stuck it in that silly little, but for now I'm putting it back there just so it dries. So with that, I'm gonna let this dry, and we will be back. I'm hoping it doesn't go all funky because it's white. So anyways, I'll be back in a minute, guys. Okay, we are back. That is dry, and we're gonna do another little bit of a coat. Now, I know I just said that I don't like putting it on paper because you're gonna waste it, but because I wanna make sure that this is on right. I'm going to put it on a plate. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna put it on a plate. I'm gonna pour a little bit on here. Oh my goodness, that's more than a little. And we're just gonna go right ahead. Not too worried about the sides, but I wanna make sure that the top has a nice coat. I'm just gonna try because I can see it was here where I seen, mind you, the top and the bottom are gonna be covered in red, so that's fine. And I'm just gonna try and do this zigzag or X's, whatever, crisscross, just so you can get the paint in there and work a little quickly because it dries sometimes quick. Just want to make sure that the ends are good. You can feel where there's patchy. There we go. And this I'm going to let dry for quite a bit because we are putting tape on it, and I want to make sure that it is dry. And this is par for any video that I do. It is not a wham bam, thank you ma'am. You get everything with me. So there you go, peeps. I will just gonna make sure the edges are good. There's no funky crease on the edge. And then I did, well, that's gonna get painted anyways. And there we go. So with that, I'm going to put the lid on here and I'm gonna let this dry maybe overnight. This is gonna be a process because I wanna make sure, like I said, if I'm putting resin on it and we're doing everything, we're gonna make sure it is right. So with that, I will see you guys in a bit when this is dry. Hello, we are back, we are dry. And now I'm going to just stick my tape on. I've got them already cut on this other piece that I was trying. And we are going to put them side by side as close as we can. Oops. I was pulling tight is what I was doing. All right, here, let's go. No. Here, let's do this way. Let's do that. I do not want it overlapping, but I want it close enough that it's not. There we go. All right. Girl. Not too worried. There's a little bits of gaps here, but it's going to, like I said, every other one's coming off. We're getting there. All right, here we go. Ah. There we go. almost, almost. Go. 4 more, guys. There. There we go. We are close, my friends. There we go. So, every other one off. So, because we're going to paint these, right? So I'm going to take that one off. This one off. I know it seemed like it was a waste of time, but I think in the long run you would be happy. There. Perfect. Now, we're going to do half is 24, right? So we're going to do do 11. So we'll mark. Let's try to see so we can put the draw a little bit of a line on the tape. And we're going to cut this, and that's where the blue is going to go. What? So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm going to cut these 3, and that down here will be the blue. Oh, where did I put my scissors? Go. On the line. Perfect. Yep. On the line. There we go. And then for just till I do the blue, I need to, let's see. All right, here we go, guys. The painting begin. So this here is going to be the blue. And actually, you know what? We're gonna leave the sides white. So we're gonna prep that too. So we're gonna do this with the wide tape. The edge. Just in case. I'm gonna cut that off here. Try and bring it around. And again, guys, you want to fast forward. There is a button. So I'm gonna do this very quickly, or attempt to do it quickly. Alright. Because we don't want, I was going to do the stripes down the side, but I think it'll be nice with it being white on the edge. I made an executive decision. And then I can patch it up if I need be. If it needs to get cleaned up a little bit. There we go. There, do you see what I mean by the level 3? They're like, I've got two sides that are like that. And that's a $40-some canvas. So. Roughly put that there and cut that off. There we go. Oops. Sorry, guys. Just want to make sure it's not over the top. Oh my goodness, Sherry. Oh, jeepers. There we go. Perfect. And perfect. All right, there we go. And oh no. it'll come off on this end. This one's a temporary one, so we have to, and this silly thing, let me put it in a different piece of the wood. Oh, we don't want it to fall off again. There we go. Okay. Put it this way. Now I can get rid of this other canvas. Tapes. There we go. Stop it. Got my brush. I'm gonna put my, pardon me, I'm gonna put my blue paint on here. I'm going to use this and do, I just want to make sure that the tape is on there. All right, here we go, guys. Oh, that's such a pretty blue. Pretty, pretty. All right, here we go. Got my brush again. Make sure you're in there. Are you in there? There you go. And as far as the tape goes, I would brush this way against the tape. This way. There we go, and then straight across. Perfect. And I think we're gonna get away with one coat, my friends. I'm gonna pull this up. And hopefully it's a straight line, and it looks delicious. Look at that. I'm gonna cut this off. There we go. It actually come off. Perfect. Now I'm gonna let that dry. And, oh, let's scrape this. I'm gonna scrape this in my container. And then we're gonna come back and do the red. So I'm gonna let this dry. I'll be back in a few minutes, guys. Like, look at that, that is pretty. And then we're gonna put our stars on there. It's gonna be pretty. All right, I'll see you guys in a little bit. Okay, we're back. That's more or less dry, but I was thinking I could probably start doing the red anyway. So I've got out, I'm going to use the foam brush on the red. And I'm going to give this a stir. And this is going to come on here. And I'm going to try and go nice and close as I can. Here, let's see if I can do it right. this. Pretty sure the red's gonna have to be in two. Okay. Up close. Use the point of that. There we go. And the rest is history. We're gonna get this on. Get it dried. And do a second coat. All right, we're getting there. We're almost. There we go. See a little bit there. There we go. All right, I'm going to put you on pause, let this dry, and we will do a second coat of the red. I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, we are back. It is dried. We're gonna quickly do a second coat of the red. Just no. All right. The last row. There we go. We're gonna let that dry and possibly do one more coat. I'll be back, guys. Okay, we are back. Now this is more or less dry. If it's a little tacky, that's fine, because right now I'm going to apply a thin coat of Mod Podge. This one is gloss, and this is just so I can throw the glitter on. So I'm gonna go quickly, just a little bit. We're gonna move a little bit quick here, because I don't want it to dry. Just get this half up here done. We'll do one more and then we will put the glitter on the top half. Quick, down. I probably could have put this just right on the wet paint. Oh, we're a little bit wet down here. My last row that I did. All right, done. And I'm going to use the Recollections. This one is the fine glitter and it is garnet. So I'm going to try and sprinkle this just on the red. Okay. Actually, I'm going to move you this way. And it'll be easier for me to go this way. Sorry, you're seeing, can you see? Oh, you're good seeing, that's good. Get the edge down here. And what I might do, I also have a spray varnish. There we go. I'm gonna let that dry. Now I also have a spray varnish of the Mod Podge. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let this dry. I'm gonna shake it off, gonna give it a spray with this Mod Podge, and then rip the tape off. And then that way we're all good to go. And then when I do my coat of, because I'm gonna do a coat of varnish, or even so it's gonna be a coat of Krystal Resin. When I do that, I won't lose the glitter in the resin, I'm hoping. So anyways, so I'm gonna let this dry and I'll see you guys in a little bit. Bye. Okay, we are back. I am got my puppy pad upside down, and actually it is got the leftovers from my Canada Day Bling Bling. So I'm just gonna brush this down. I know there's gonna be a lot. There we go. Now, to remove this piece, actually I can probably just leave it like that for right now. Look at that, guys. Oh my goodness. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna, let me see. Actually, this has got a cover on it, so what I'm gonna do is this, and see if I can just spray. No. Let's see if that works. Now I can remove the tape because I'm done painting. What I'm going to do is take the end off this so I can peel this up, and I hope. Oh yes, look at that. Mama's happy. That's funny, that's white, but it looks pink because of the red. Oh, this is turning out. I'm excited. Let me just flip the end on this down so I can pull those out as well. There we go. I am overly impressed that that actually fit perfectly. I didn't even have to count it out, didn't have to do nothing. I am just Actually, you know what? I'm going to take this all off. And I will redo the tape for resin time. Actually, no. We'll leave the resin go all over the edge. I got tape stuck to my feet. I have tape everywhere. Here, let me just get this. Oh my. It's pretty awesome when a plan comes together. Look at that, guys. I am impressed. I need to stick my stickers on there. And then a nice coat of resin. I'm not sure whether, let me get the glass, oh, it's here. I'm just gonna put this there just to amuse myself. Yeah, it's going on. Okay. No, don't fall over. There we go. Yep, we'll be putting the glass on there. Okay, so let's get our stickers on. So I have 50. And let me see. Let's do, I'm just gonna pull up my picture and see, because one, two, three, four, five. So 6 rows of 5. Oh. Let's see. So 1, 2. And 6. And then we got 1, 2, 6 of those. No. So do that backwards. So that's 6. 1, 2. and 1. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rows. These are supposed to be 5. Let's just get them all on there right. 6. And again, guys, if you want to fast forward again, you're more than welcome to. But we're here for the long haul, guys, right? I enjoy showing you the whole thing. And it's a Sunday bling bling, so you get to just sit and relax. I just can't believe this. A week ago I wouldn't be able to do this because my hand, I'm excited. I'm excited. And I'm going to put rows in between. All right. Perfect. Now, so that's 1, 2, 3, 6 rows of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 5 rows of 4. So do I use the little ones or the big ones? Let me see if the big ones will fit in there. One, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me fix these two so they all look the same. 1. There we go. All right. I am going to put you guys on pause because my battery is about to die. And I'll be right back, guys. Okay, here we go. We are back. All right, let's get this going. Oh, I'm excited. This turned out, I am very impressed with myself. Two more rows. I guess I could have spread them out just a little bit more down at the bottom, but that's all right. I still think going to be pretty. Okay, sorry guys, gotta open up my second one to get the other big ones. There we go. Last star, my friends. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 30, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 4. I can't count today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 41, 42, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50. We have 50, and I can't count. I don't know what's up with that today. I am happy. That, my friends, is an amazing bling bling. That is pretty. Oh my goodness, that might have actually worked. I have nothing coming off in my hands. So what I might do, I'm gonna let this dry overnight because I have to get up to go to work in the morning. My edges are nice and clean. The odd little piece, there's one there, but they look good. So yes, I think that's what I'll do. I will put a coat of resin Or do I put my Mod Podge in here and put this on and then do a coat of resin on top? I think that's what I might do. So anyways, I'll sleep on it and we will decide that in the morning. All right, guys, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Hello, we are back to do step 9 of 11. I think this is going to be so freaking amazing. So after doing all of that, I'm just gonna do a recap. We've painted it white. We've taped it. We painted the stripes. We painted the blue. We put on the stickers. We painted the Mod Podge. We put on the glitter. We did a coat of Mod Podge spray so that my glitter stayed on and doesn't leak in, because we're going to put a coat of resin on top after we're all said and done. But right now, on my white stripes, I am going to add, excuse my nails, I have been at my trailer, I need to redo them. We are doing some liquid glass. There's a little bit of some silver in there. We might not even get any of it out, but that's okay with me. I'm gonna do a line. I don't want a whole lot because I'm gonna use my broken glass, but I want a very thin coat because when I put the resin on, I want it to be covered. So I don't want to do like 2 and 3 coats of resin, but I wanted to cover the resin on these stars so that they were adhered pretty good. So with further ado, here we go. I'm just gonna get my goop out of this because there's a little bit of goop on the end. All right, there we go. So I'm just gonna lay a stripe down each stripe. Ah, that sounds funny. And I don't want a lot because, oh, that hurts to go that way now. I can actually squeeze it this way. That's funny. Yeah, there we go. I'll just shut up and just keep on squeezing. Oh no, that's not where I want it. Which is fine because you know what? We're not putting glitter on after this. So that's okay. We're doing a two-handed squeeze. That's what happens when you try to squeeze too hard. There we go. And like I said, this doesn't have to be a very thick coat. I'm just going to spread it out. And I think that should be good. I'm going to spread it out. I'm going to try and use something that is, oh, we'll use this one. This one is a little shaped. Oh, maybe. I'm trying to find something that's not as wide. Oh, I don't want to do it, but my sponge brush actually is the perfect width. And we're just gonna make it. We're going to go to the edges of the white and the red. I don't want it in the red. Just like balance in your books, you don't want it in the red. At least I think that's the right way. We'll get this all done and then we will add our glass. And like I said, I want a very thin coat. Like when I do the Bling Blings, I tend to put it on a lot thicker. We want to go to the edge, but not over, because we've been very good and kept the edges all white. again, if you don't want to watch all this, you may fast forward. That's why there's a button. I like to show everybody everything because why would I put one up if you can't see everything I'm doing? To me, that makes no sense. I hope everyone is having a wonderful 4th of July. For me, yesterday was Canada Day. Today is Friday. I was at my trailer with the husband. And yeah, so it was fun. I just want to get it up. I can see where I'm missing some spots, like right here, because I want the glass to adhere evenly. I gotta go sideways. Here. And you can do this with the resin. You can do this with the Mod Podge. It's whatever you guys want to do. However much time you want to spend putting each individual thing on. But I personally don't want to deter anybody from using the Mod Podge, but I personally don't like using it because I find everything falls off for me. Now it worked good on the glitter, but the glass part I think is not and I'm always one of those people that I work smarter, not harder. Is that what they say? There we go. I hope you enjoyed my tic-tac-toe video. I still can't believe that I was sent that mold. So I'm going to attempt to do maybe in a couple weeks, because I got a couple other things I have to do. But in a couple weeks I really want to try to redo my beach themed with that mold, because it's so huge. I think it would be beautiful because you'd get a better effect with the ocean in it. Almost, guys. I'm just going to stand back. I got a little more on the red that I don't want there. Kind of got to look at it on the side so I can see. I think we are good, my friends. Now this, if you stick it right now in some water with some soap, I'm 100% sure you could wash that out. But for me purposes, when I sit and I do them here, I don't have the time to stop and do all that. So, all right, let's see if I can do this without making a mess. Let me see if I can use a spoon. I'm gonna put some of this, I gotta put it on a plate or a dish or something to scoop it out with. There we go. What I'm going to do is just make a line And then I'm going to spread it out. A little bit more in a couple spots here because all right. You know I'm concentrating when I'm quiet. The husband likes it when I'm concentrating. I don't understand. I always thought I've always been a chatty Cathy, so. One more row, guys. Oh, this is going to be so pretty. I feel bad because I was going to do this with the Canadian flag, but it was just the time constraints. I wasn't able to get all of the things I needed. And all right, now I'm going to take my finger and try and spread them all out. I want enough that's a little coat. I want it flat. I don't want it raised. Let me put this here because I think there might be a little too many there. And I'm not too worried. If there's some white there, I'm not worried because it's that white pearly. It's gonna look nice. The only thing I'm noticing is it's kind of pinky because with the red beside it, it looks a little pinky. One stripe done. I think that's gonna be pretty. Okay, here we go. Gonna I'm excited because I think next week's is going to be a beach wave on that huge 3-foot round. Because I think that it would be very nice. And you know what? You could have even used, oh my goodness, I don't even know why I didn't think of this before. I have them here. I have those little mirror tiles that I bought at the dollar store that are like in a, you can cut them up and, okay, I gotta start moving quick here because some of them are starting to, all right, we're getting close, guys. We're halfway. Actually, I'm just going to put a little more down here because there's not much here on the end. I was going to color some with my red alcohol ink like I did in my video, but I thought the red glitter would be nice. I need music. Da, 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 da. All right. Oh my goodness, all I can hear, there's one fly down here. And all I hear is bzzz. I don't know if you can hear it through the camera or not. All right. I don't know, this might be too thin. Hopefully it'll all stick. I just want to make sure there's, if it's half on, I want to push it all the way on. Because I don't want it on the red. And this might actually be dry even quicker because it's such a thin layer. There we go. go. I think, let me know what you think, guys. I'm gonna probably redo my making your own glass video. If you are interested in that, please put in the description box and let me know if you would be interested in that, because when I did the first one, I now have a couple of other ideas to do the broken glass. So if you want, and I'm pretty sure that is something that I could probably make at my trailer. And yeah, so I'm be interested to see if you would be interested. And what I'll do is in the description, I will link the video in there. It's quite humorous because I'm trying to break it on the deck, and I don't even know why I didn't think of, because I do jewelry art, I do stamping, I have metal plates that I have no idea why I didn't use it to break up my stuff. But anyways, it's kind of a little bit of a humorous video if you want to watch it, but it does give you the gist of what I was doing. I went from the deck to the basement to the driveway, so it was kind of funny. But there we go. I think we are good, guys. I think. Look at that. Look at that. I'm impressed. Okay, so I'm gonna let that sit. I may put a little bit more on the ends here so that it sticks to the end on all of these. And then I'm gonna let it sit for a few hours. Actually, I might let it sit overnight, and it'll be me getting up at 3 in the morning to put some more resin on this before work. I think it'll be pretty. There we go. All right, well, maybe a little bit here. What do they say? Back away from the painting. Sometimes it is best left alone. The more you fuss, the more it goes sometimes the other way. All right, there you go, guys. I'm gonna let it sit for a little bit, and it should be dry by the time before I go to bed. So I'll put our first layer of resin, and I'm debating whether to put clear or to put some fine glitter in it, but I'm thinking clear. All right, I'll see you guys when this is ready. Bye. Hello, we are back. We are dry. I am just gonna shake this off onto the same pad that I had my my red glitter and stuff. And here we go. Won't be too much because I was trying to be mindful and try and get where it's all high if I can get those pieces all off. Just go this way. And then we'll come down this way one more time. I'm going to remove this just because I don't want red glitter on the sides, because we're going to put our resin on top. So I'm just going to fold this up, set that over there, and let me just do this. There we go. So there we go, my friends. Look at that. That is amazing. And I really wouldn't put glass or resin. The only reason is I want to cover this up these. So with that. All right, so I'm going to mix up my resin. And I'm thinking 6 ounces should be good. So I have enough to cover everything. And I just want to just make sure, because there was red glitter on the one end. Make sure everything's copacetic. There we go. Perfect. All right, I'm gonna mix my resin and I will be right back. And when I mix my resin up, I do use my mask. Please use your respirator. And I have my Dyson air purifier on, because 100% most resins want you to wear a respirator. So protect yourself. When I come back, I will not have it on, so I can talk to you when I'm doing my videos. So I'll be right back. All right, we are back. My resin is all mixed up, and here we go. It's a little bubbly because it was cold and I didn't warm it up. But we are able to use the torch and the heat gun. All right. Let's get this all, and I'm probably gonna have to do 2 coats. I just want to kind of get everything covered. Rip in between. Gently come over top. I don't want to go over the edges yet, because I want to make sure that we have enough. It's kind of sticking in where there we go. Let it kind of flow into, and there's some loose pieces. I'm going to put them where, if I can, where there's some pieces that don't have, like down here. All right, I'm going to take this glove. Well, maybe I'll wait. turn off my heater. And I'm going to use my heat gun. Heating it up, and I'm trying to use my hand and go over the edges. Right. Just going to try and blow some off the end on this side. I think we're done. I think we're done. All right, I'm just gonna try. There's a couple of spots. That I can see that look bold. Like here. Here. Just want to make sure you don't have any bald patches in amongst this glass, because you will see that right away. So I'm kind of standing back on an angle to look and see. And there we go. So what I'm going to do is got lots there and none here. Get up in there. Okay, Give it one more torch, even though it's a heat gun. Sure all my sides are good still. There's not a whole lot on the sides, but I just want to make sure that I can't feel any bare canvas, because when you use your fingers, you can feel if there's something there or not. Oh no. Oh, you kidding me? There's a little hair. Let me see if I can get it with this. Of course. There. Perfect. All right, I'm going to remove this glove. Oh my gosh. Why is there some spots that are so bare? I can still see them. I'm going to bring some from here. Okay, I'm going to take this glove off. And it did. I thought I felt something through my... I ripped my glove. I'm glad it didn't go all the way down to my cut. Take that off. There we go. All right. I'm gonna my torch here. There's some more bubbles and I got a couple here that I need to a couple pieces of glass that are down here where I don't want them. Put them right here. And if you see any, oh, there's bubbles here. If you see any more, like here, I find it's lacking because a lot of it come off the glass. You can put that on right now. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do another coat. I was hoping not, but I have to. I know, bare hand. What is that? Okay. All right. So, where did I put my bag? I'm going to put a little bit more. Here. And here. You know what? I don't want that covered. So what I'm going to do is just come back. And as long as my red is fine, I am not going to do another coat. Like I said, some spots where I find there's go. I think we are done. Put that in there. The only thing that I'm disappointed that I can see right now is there's a little bit of red glitter, and that's because I was rubbing with my hands over here. But so I'm going to move in all those little pieces so they're not loose on top of the red. There we go. Perfect. I need, there's like just a little bit down here. If I only had, oh, maybe I might be able to get somebody here. I know my gloves are off, guys, but I just want to, where I can see that I was lacking on the red, and then I won't have to do another coat. Because to me, as long as the red's good, the blue is good, because that blue is perfect. I don't need, the only other thing I think of, there's the odd little sticker that I see the corner has lifted a bit. There we go. Now I'm going to heat that because that was in the cup cold. Actually, maybe I'll use the heat gun. Oh, it's... There we go. Perfect. All right, guys, I will let this dry. I'm off to work. It is 3 a.m., 3:30 a.m., and I will see you guys when this is dry. I'm gonna pull out my lovely cover so that I don't get no dust on top, and I'll see you guys in a couple hours. Bye. Hello, it is dry. I am so excited, and I'm not doing a second coat. Everything is covered and all my sides are good. There is some of the, it's raised, but you know what? It is what it, that's what it is. I actually think it turned out amazing. Now, as you can see, the glass is not as sparkly, and neither is the glitter is not bad, but the glass, I find, you kind of lose that if it's not colored in. So that's why I never normally put the glass or the resin on top of the glass and glitter. That's why I never really seal it. But I'm happy, other than just a little bit of the, I don't know, I'm gonna flip it around so you can see it. Other than a little bit, let me get my hands in there, of the red sparkly glitters going on the blue, just a little bit. But I'm happy with it. I'm excited. Glad it turned out. So with that, my friends, I'm gonna take it outside and I'll show you a quickie outside. And I hope you all had a wonderful 4th of July, my American friends and family and subscribers, our neighbors to the south. And yeah, so with that being said, in my description box, I have the links to my, oh, my brain's fried. I'm so sorry. I have the links to my Amazon shops. I have the links to Krystal Resin, which is the resin I used here today. I have the links to liquid glass. I have the links to the wonderful and the amazing Laura's Art Corner. Use my discount code, all capital letters, Sherry Moulton 10%. And also I have my PayPal link. And yeah, so if you have not yet subscribed, please do subscribe. Hit the thumbs up and hit the bell for notifications. And if you like what you see, give it a share. So until next time, I will see you guys in the next one. And I'm going to do a quick little video of it outside so you can see how sparkly it is. Because, you know, Sunday's all about bling bling. I'll see you guys in the next one. Love you guys. Bye. Here it is outside, guys. I'm sorry my air conditioner is going. I don't know if you can hear that or not, but I just wanted to bring it out and let you see what it looked like. The sun's gone. There you go. Bye, guys. Love you.